I'm not really sure. Whenever I try to connect from two different computers for my hotspot, it goes bizarre. It goes completely blank. So I try to disconnect, connect again, and now it works flawlessly. So I think it should be good now. All right, let's quickly have a look. So I'm gonna go to chat, make sure everything connects well. All right, let's see. I think it was probably also because of npm install, but we'll see. Okay, cool. Let me, in the meantime, also get rid of the weird stream. Reload. Da da da. All right. 16th July. That's the one. Let's delete this guy. Delete forever. Okay. That should be enough. Okay, we can get rid of this one as well. All right. So we were working on some Angular projects last time. Today I'm also gonna do quite the same, but we'll look into the installation, or not the installation, but rather the tests, Angular tests, snippets, blah blah blah. Hmm. No, I don't think we added this one, but maybe we'll look into this. Hey Adil, how's it going? This is taking too much time. I have too low of an internet today. Let's make sure nothing else is taking the time. Mm-hmm. Okay, looks nice. How are you doing, Adil? Mm-hmm. All right, be right back. Yes, I'm back. आदिल पूछ रहे हैं एंगुलर में हम MVC आर्किटेक्चर में राइट करते हैं क्या? Yes, we do implement in the form of MVC in Angular when it comes to it. Yes. सर आप लैपटॉप्स वगैरह एक्सप्लोर कर रहे हैं क्या? Not really. I'm not exploring any laptops. I'm I'm trying to install some packages, but it seems like something is extremely going wrong. We'll see. We will see. But what I was hoping to do was to either work on the recipes for uh testing. So maybe we'll look into it in a bit. So let's see if I can go to uh, 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 uh. All right. Cool. Git fetch. All right. So this is the branch I'm working on. Let's pull this one. Let's also go here. Git checkout. What changed? What changed? Oh, it looks weird. Uh, core 15.2.1. Mm-hmm. That does not seem right, to be honest. Hmm. We'll see. We'll remove this for now. Let's go with the branch. So now it says switching to origin feed ng harness your detached head. But why? Uh, Wait a second. Git checkout main. Twitch is finally working. Yeah, thank God. Git branch. Clear. Git remote cat. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is the one that I actually want. So git. Okay. Oh, feed test harness. Okay, so now we have it. सर टाइपस्क्रिप्ट आप यूज़ करते हो आदिल यस एंगुलर के अंदर वी हैव टाइपस्क्रिप्ट सो आई बीन यूजिंग टाइपस्क्रिप्ट फॉर अबाउट 7 or 8 years now. So now we can run npm run test ng test cdk harness. This should bring up the test, but I probably don't have just installed, I think. Oops. Mm, let's do if I do cd start pmi, we should probably be good. What's your thoughts on Web3 development? What is the future of it? Currently working with front end tech stack, looking to expand on some other field. Rajagopal, the thing is Web3 and a lot of things are pretty new. It's okay to explore if you think that you are really interested in it, and if you also think that this is something that you would love to do going forward. But if you're just going there for fun or just want to explore, then I would rather suggest to stick with what you have and then explore and be more of an expert in your field rather than just jumping fields. Because yeah, there are a lot of things that are being hyped: AI, blockchain, Web3, augmented reality. There's so many fields. So if you really can take the risk to join them, definitely do so. Otherwise, just expand on your skills. So I hope that makes sense. सर वन स्टैक फुल स्टैक में भी एम यूज़ होता है आदिल नॉट रियली ज़रूरत नहीं है देर कुड भी और ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि यूज़ ना हो रहा हो तो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द टीम इट डिपेंड्स ऑन हु इज़ इम्प्लीमेंटिंग इट तो मर्न के अंदर वी हैव रिएक्ट के अंदर आई डोंट थिंक एज मच ऑफ एन एम फॉलो हो रहा होता है टू सम एक्सटेंट येस बट नॉट रियली not like other frameworks. ठीक हो गया? तो चलें रन करते हैं npm run test ng test cdk harness. This should work now. Mm-hmm. Let's see. All right, let's run all the tests. So in this one, we should be using the harness from Angular CDK. It's either, okay. All right, so we got this one. Let's also run all of them. Okay, cool. So we might want to fix some of those at least, or let's replace them with the CDK harness. So let's see. I'm gonna have to go to chapter 10. Nope. Docs. Let me quickly send back the file. It should be drive.google.com. Should have chapter 10. There we go. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. So we do have So let's see if I can find it. Okay. So we did discuss about removing this, how this works. Yeah. So with component harnesses, we imported this into the version control component. Then we imported the harness loader, added this to the fixture, and then we needed to, yes, so this is the step we are at. So for the test that we have with harness should be right here. So version control component, this. So this is what our test actually does at the moment. So what happens is it goes to find the version, sets the value to ABC, and then it expects there to be an error that says version number does not match the pattern, blah, blah, blah. So this is what we are looking at. So if I go to, let me also run the app. So npm run serve ng test cdk harness. Okay, sir, got your point. But sir, React में mostly I used to work. Then now next 13.4 came. It became so much messy day by day. Something new is coming. Next.js, moreover, like full stack on itself. Yes, that's true. So everything there's a new thing coming to JavaScript world, and there's a joke that whenever by the time we are done finishing this sentence, there's gonna be another JavaScript framework developed. So that happens. The thing is, I think even if Next.js 13 comes and brings on new features, not everyone is going to adopt them today. So there's still going to be applications which would require Next 12 to work on, and then you can obviously um, keep working on that, and then explore your sort of expertise in different levels. Okay, so this is the test that we are working on. If you type ABCD and if you hit submit, we should see this message, and this is the test that we are also working on. So we first get the form, we set the form's version value, then we probably don't need these to be honest. So let's see if the test fails. I don't think it should fail. Yeah, everything should still pass because it should be fine. Then we get the submit version button via this. Then we click the submit button. Then we also do this. Then we try to get the error. Then we say alert to be truthy. I think we should rather just check the test, alert text dot content dot trim, and I think this should be fine. This is fine. So let's also, I'm gonna also fix the second test as well. Let's have a look at that at the moment. Version control, blah blah blah. Let's remove these lines, and this should also work. All right. Test run was interrupted. Let's see. मैं सोच रहा था कि React और React Native mostly on same line learning curve would be same. I can do both web and app. Yeah, that's a good point. So if you're going with React Native, then you can work on both web and mobile. So yes, that's probably going to be a good choice. Okay. So then I need, after the click, I need the fixture dot detect changes. Let's see. Then, oh no. It's gonna be small error. Where was this? Should you have wrong version number input? That's the one. Small error. Yeah. So we need that at least here. That should be good. Cool. So all the tests are passing, which means we can now work on improving the test itself. What did we change in the package? Yes. Has installed script true. Aha. Okay. Cool. All right. Then let's quickly add those so we can be happy about it. Okay. I'm gonna commit. Git status, git add, git commit m feed, ng test, ng cdk, starter files, reworked, status, git push. So we are going to be pushing this. My son is calling me Baba. Baba. Mm. Mm. Ma. Hmm. Okay, so my keyboard is not in good hands at the moment. ITT. Oh, what? Bertiga? Bukan bertiga apa ya? Sis. Ohoichi. Change it. Change it. Change it. Whoops. Oh, change it. Oho. ओहो 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 ये तो बड़ा मसला हो जाएगा वर्टिकल सेपरेटर उफ अल्लाह What's the name of your boy from India? My son's name is Mohammed Aslan. ओहो चाचा चलो I'm gonna leave you और फिर हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे चाचा चलिए अब आ रही है मैं ठीक है all right, let's continue and quickly finish this. It's 2:38. Okay. Yeah, I think we can finish this quickly. So what we have to do now is actually to get the harness. All right. So the harnesses that we implemented were actually these. So the harness should be app vc. What happened to my keyboard? Vc logs. Hello Ash Plays. How's it going? Okay, so then once we get that, click submit, blah blah blah. So we should get the submit button type submit. We click, we wait for it. Then we've got the app version. We get the app version by version number. Let's see. Do we have version number here? Yes, we do. Cool, cool, cool. And then we also have in the harness, we do have version error. So this should be specifically small dot error. And then what is the error that we get in the end? It is version number does not match the pattern. We'll keep this. We'll see. Please try and let's keep it like this, and we'll fix it when the error comes. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out a bit. Maybe I should move the chat to here. Cool. I think makes much more sense. Okay, so now that we have this, let's try to see if I can use the harness. So here, once we have got everything, we should be saying should you error on wrong number version as follows. Okay, so in here we have a test that's called should show error on wrong number version input. Okay, so this looks nice. So oh no, control shift. Is it control shift V? Yes. With the component harness component file, blah blah blah. We import the file using this harness loader, blah blah blah. Oh, we have not imported it yet. Okay, so when we import it, we should be able to do this inside the test. So here we should be able to do this. It should be vc logs component. Oh, not version control component harness. Component harness. vc logs harness. Once we have this, then we should just be okay. Cool. So let's take it from there. So one step at a time. This should be like this. And we already import harness loader, blah blah blah. Good. So in this case, we should have just this guy right here. No, this guy. So import version control component harness. Then we should have this guy right here. And oops. And then this should be the function. Okay. So it should show error on wrong number of input, blah blah blah. And then we can just put a dot 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 here. So once we have this, you should choose this for no. So we need more tests right here. So in this case, we should be using rf.setNew. Okay, this is the one that we want. So we should be setting let's see. Instead of this, if I change this to this, and that would be vclog harness set app version. Yes. So in this case, would it work? I don't think so. I think one test should be failing. Yes. Ah, so the problem is, oh, version number. What? But we have a version number input. No? Yeah, we do. But what is this saying? It says failed to fetch element matching one of the following queries. Select a version number. Something is wrong. Let's see. So we say this is gonna take the virtual control component. You create the component. You load the harness loader. Then you go ahead with this guy, which should be app. Oh, okay. Now I know. It's probably because, yes, this should be app version control. Let's see. Now it's a different error. So host selector should be app version control. Why doesn't it work? Something is wrong. Let's see. Angular CDK harness. Component harness. You do the fixture testbed.create component. Then you load the fixture. Then you say root loader. Ah, now I see it. So testbed harness environment document root loader. But I had the loader. So maybe that's why. Let's see. No, still fails. Fail to fire element. Is my component standalone? No, it's not. Then why? So let's see. You had the my dialog button. You load with the fixture. No, wait a second. Okay, so wait a second. You had the harness loader, and then you had the root loader. So you had two loaders. Let root loader, and then you also had the root loader here as well. So consider reusable dialog button that opens the dialog and click. This is my dialog button composes my button. My dialog with a convenient API. My button is a simple button. My dialog is appended to the document body. Ah, okay. So that's why you want the root loader, but I don't think I need it, to be honest. So this is gonna be loader.get harness. The button element inside the fixture root element. So we fixtures root element. Ah, okay. Then that makes sense. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. Some of the APIs have definitely changed. So get this load looking for. Ha. Hmm. Okay. Then when you have your harnesses, you're gonna. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hmm. All right. Let's have a look again. So app version control should be something that we should be able to find. But if I do root loader, no. Then I think it should work when you do root loader dot get harness and then you. But oh yeah, but this one now says fail to find element matching one of the following queries. Okay, but doesn't tell which one. Mm-hmm. What if I try to get the, but when I render the component, it's a version control component. It is app version control. This is also app version control. Uh-huh. Once you, is it, no, not really. Hmm. So then you run this, but in here you don't get that selector. I'm missing something really stupid, but I'm not really sure what. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Let's see. The loader doesn't get called anywhere else. That's why. When going with but when you have test bad, wait for async. Is it because we have wait for async? Because in my test we have before each async, but we so let's say we go with async, and this doesn't need to be in there. It's gonna be async, and this should be await. No, it doesn't. Then we have a before each, and that compiles the components that we want to do, and then we can get the fixture. Okay, so but then once we have this, then we run before each test bed component this, then we get the fixture, then we get the loader, then we get the root loader, and then when the time comes we say hey, we would get the harness, which should get loader dot get harness. Nope. Let's see, what am I missing? Harness. Mm, 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 mm. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense also. Mm-mm. But the environment itself, should it be? Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. The only concern I have is why can it not get the harness for the loader component in this case when you have the fixture as well? Because the fixture itself should be of component instance, which is version control component, and the selectors should be the same. Should be app version control. This also is app version control, but then it doesn't find it for some reason. I'm a bit lost. Let's see. What am I missing? Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. So we got the loader that we can get it for, but then when we define the harness, creating the harness with harness loader, child loader, get harness, get all harnesses. Okay. Okay. If I change something with this, let's say version control. Let's say we change this to, then it would be not finding it at all. That makes sense. Could it be also that we are running this before? But if I had to run this before this, for example, if I did async and I also did, let's say, because this is going to be of type harness. All right, let's see. So this guy is of type version control harness. Okay. So if I do this, we see log harness, then there should be let version control component harness. That means I can get this guy and then I don't need to do this, but then it should be able to find it. Nope, cannot. Mm-mm-mm. What is the version of the CDK that we are using? Let's see. CDK 16.0.2. Okay. When you try to do get harness, what does it do? I wish I could see the code because it says query, harness query, and then promise. But hmm. Mm-hmm. It also doesn't find it on the global scope. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Hmm. So when we got fixture, let's see. But before each, that is just getting the fixture for the component. So let's bring this back. Remove this guy as well. But we have a before each that we get as component, version control component. We also have VC logs component, but I don't think we use that at as much, but we can have a look at that. But then we have this guy. which should give us something like this. Const um if we had to do it as VC log harness, then we would be doing harness for fixture, version control component harness, and this should ideally work, but it doesn't. Now it works. Yay! What was I doing wrong then? Let's see. What was it before? So previously we were using get harness by selector, but then we are now taking fixture and then we are fixing it. Okay, so this makes much more sense. So I can then use VC log harness and I can remove this guy, root loader. Root loader doesn't need to be there, but then we have the version control component harness. I think we can also do, okay, let's do it in here. Then that means I still have loader, which could be here. Then I can do, but then I don't need the loader in that case as well, right? Ah, okay. So this is going to be harness for fixture. Aha, okay. So when we want a particular element inside a component, that's when we use the get harness. Otherwise, we use harness for fixture. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Cool. So that means we should be able to do this. Let's rename this version or VC harness. Okay. So then we don't need to set this like this. We have VC harness or set new app version ABCD. Then we can say await VC harness dot submit. Click submit. And then we have fixture detect changes. Then we can say that is version error shown. So we can say const, and is it an async? No. So then we can just say remove all of this, and then we can say version VC harness dot to be true. To be true should not be the one. It should be what? Oh, it's async as well, right? Thought so. So then this should be const is error shown equals await, and then this is what we have. So then if I have a look at my tests, oh, no, the error is not shown. That's not good. Why? Because I think because then something is wrong, and the thing that's wrong is this guy. So maybe we should also throw an error. Const is error shown should be this, and then we can say if not is error shown console.log version. Could we also do trim? No, we could say version error tags.trim. So let's see now. We should be getting a, oops, we have a problem. Return is error shown. Okay, let's see. Mohammed Usman, I have sent you my resume in Messenger. Kindly review it. Sure, I'll have a look. So in this case, the error says version number does not. Oh, this should be this. So we have a failing test, and the reason is version error text version number does not match the pattern, right? And we can also do something like, I don't know, maybe we could do something like expected or current or actual, and then expected. Give me 1 second. All right, I think we have got this correctly, so we can also see the actual and expected, and then we can wrap this up. So the actual is version number does not match the pattern, but the expected one was this one. So we are actually gonna fix our assumption rather. So this should rather be this, and we can also make it better like const expected equals this, and then we can just say expected, and then we can also remove this guy. Okay, cool. So alt art has passed. I'm gonna actually wrap this up right here because I need to go, and then we'll continue later on. But if you have any questions, just send them to me on the DM. And Usman, I'm gonna have a look at your message. Thank you, thank you everyone, and hope you have a great rest of your day.